In the next 5 years, some of today's hottest tech jobs will be heading for the history books. But this isn't a story about job loss. It's a story about a massive job shift. The demand for a new wave of skills in AI, cybersecurity, and green technology is creating high-paying opportunities that most people don't even see coming. So, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what those jobs are and how you can get ready for them right now. In the next 5 years, some of today's hottest tech jobs will be heading for the history books. But this isn't a story about job loss. It's a story about a massive job shift. The demand for a new wave of skills in AI, cybersecurity, and green technology is creating high-paying opportunities that most people don't even see coming. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what those jobs are and how you can get ready for them right now. The tech landscape is in the middle of a total transformation, powered by artificial intelligence, driven by a desperate need for digital security, and shaped by a global push for a sustainable planet. And this isn't some far-off sci-fi future. These changes are happening as we speak, rewriting the rules for what a career in tech even means. You might be wondering if your skills will still matter in a few years. It's a fair question, but the answer isn't to worry. It's to get ready. This video is your roadmap for this new era. We're not talking in vague hypotheticals. We're breaking down the specific high-demand job categories set to dominate the tech industry through 2030 and beyond. We'll explore the roles popping up from the AI boom, the critical positions needed to defend our digital lives, and the incredible careers opening up in the green energy transition. By the end, you won't just understand the future of tech jobs, you'll have a clear, actionable plan to be a part of it. The message is simple: don't be scared, be prepared. This video is your roadmap for this new era. We're not talking in vague hypotheticals. We're breaking down the specific high-demand job categories set to dominate the tech industry through 2030 and beyond. We'll explore the roles popping up from the AI boom, the critical positions needed to defend our digital lives, and the incredible careers opening up in the green energy transition. By the end, you won't just understand the future of tech jobs, you'll have a clear, actionable plan to be a part of it. The message is simple: don't be scared, be prepared. First up, the big one: artificial intelligence. AI isn't just a niche for researchers anymore. It's becoming the engine behind everything, from our favorite apps to major business decisions. The World Economic Forum's 2025 Future of Jobs report projects that roles for AI and machine learning specialists are expected to be among the fastest-growing jobs in percentage terms by 2030. But the most exciting part isn't just building AI, it's about making AI do things for us. This brings us to agentic AI. If a regular app is a hammer you use for one job, an agentic AI is like a master carpenter you can give a blueprint to. It will then grab its own hammer, saw, and nails and build the entire house for you. These are AI systems designed to be autonomous. They can plan, think, and carry out complex tasks all on their own. Companies like Disney and Deloitte are already hiring for roles to build and manage these autonomous agents. This is the new frontier, and it's creating brand new careers. Let's look at a few. First, we have the AI engineer, but with a serious upgrade. Today's AI engineers aren't just building models. They're the architects of these new agentic AI systems. They combine large language models with other tools to create agents that can run entire business processes autonomously. A huge piece of this puzzle is retrieval augmented generation, or RAG. Think of it like giving a brilliant student who has only ever read old textbooks a direct, live feed to the internet. Suddenly, their answers are not just smart, they're current and relevant to the real world. RAG lets the AI pull in live, external data to make its answers and actions way more accurate. So why is this so important? Because companies don't just want an AI that can chat. They want an AI that solves problems. One that can manage inventory, run logistics, or handle customer service from start to finish. So, what does it take? You'll need strong Python skills, a good handle on agentic frameworks like LangChain or AutoGen, and experience with cloud platforms like AWS or Azure, because that's where these systems live and breathe. With all this powerful new tech, someone needs to decide what to build and why. Meet the AI product manager. This isn't your classic PM role. An AI product manager is the movie director for an AI product. They don't need to be the star actor, the AI, or the master cinematographer, the engineer, but they need to have the complete vision. They are the bridge between a cool piece of technology and a product that actually makes money or solves a real-world problem. The demand for this role is exploding because building AI is one thing, but building a useful AI product is another game entirely. You don't have to be a hardcore coder, but you absolutely have to speak the language of AI to lead your team of engineers and data scientists effectively. Key skills here are a solid grasp of machine learning concepts, data analysis, and an eye for user experience in an AI-driven world. A few years ago, this job title didn't even exist. Now Fortune 500 companies are hiring for it. A prompt engineering specialist is basically an expert communicator for AI. They design, test, and perfect the instructions, or prompts, that guide AI models to give accurate, consistent, and useful results at a massive scale. Think of it like this. An LLM is a ridiculously powerful engine, but the prompt is the steering wheel, gas pedal, and brake. A prompt engineer knows exactly how to work those controls to get precisely where you need to go. This role is key for tuning AI for everything from creating marketing content to analyzing legal documents. It's one of the most accessible gateways into the AI field, especially for people coming from non-technical backgrounds, because it values logic and creativity just as much as code. Our second major growth area is cybersecurity. As our world gets more connected, every new smart device and line of code is another potential door for attackers. Cyber attacks are getting more sophisticated, and now, the bad guys are using AI too. It's a digital arms race, and companies are paying top dollar for pros who can defend their digital turf. In fact, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics projects that employment for information security analysts will be one of the fastest-growing professions, with 32% growth expected over the next decade. But AI isn't just a threat, it's also our best weapon. Security teams using AI are spotting threats faster and working more efficiently than ever. The old way of thinking about cybersecurity was like a castle with a moat. Once you were inside the walls, you were trusted. The zero-trust model flips that idea on its head. A zero-trust architect designs security systems based on a simple, slightly paranoid principle. Never trust, always verify. It's like a modern spy agency headquarters where your ID badge is checked at every single door, not just the front gate. No user or device is trusted automatically, even if it's already inside the network. This role is absolutely essential now with remote work and cloud computing, where the old network perimeter has basically dissolved. These architects are the master planners of modern digital defense, building frameworks that constantly check and recheck who is accessing what. You'll need a deep knowledge of network security, identity management, and cloud infrastructure to get into this field. Security Operations Centers, or SOCs, are the command centers for cyber defense. SOC analysts are the first responders, but they used to spend most of their days drowning in a sea of alerts, most of them false alarms. Today, the role is evolving into the AI-augmented SOC analyst. These analysts use AI-powered tools that do the heavy lifting. The AI acts like a super-powered metal detector that only beeps for real gold, ignoring all the scrap metal. It automates threat detection, finds the real threats among all the noise, and prioritizes what needs attention right now. This lets the human analyst focus on what they do best: high-level threat hunting and strategic response. It's the perfect fusion of machine speed and human smarts. You'll need experience with security monitoring tools and a knack for analytical thinking. Looking a bit further down the road, we have the rise of quantum computing. One of the biggest shakeups quantum computers will cause is their ability to break most of the encryption we use today. Today's encryption is like a series of incredibly complex bank vaults. A quantum computer is the theoretical master key that could open every single one of them. This has created an urgent need for a new field: quantum cryptography. A quantum cryptography specialist works on developing quantum-resistant encryption. They are essentially inventing a new kind of lock that the quantum master key can't open. The job market for quantum cryptography is growing as both governments and private companies rush to secure their data against future threats. This is a highly specialized, seriously future-proof career at the crossroads of cybersecurity, physics, and advanced math. If you're in cybersecurity now, learning about post-quantum cryptography is how you get ahead of the next tidal wave of demand. Our third and final frontier is green technology. Climate change, consumer pressure, and new regulations have turned sustainability from a nice-to-have into a core business strategy. The global renewable energy sector alone employed 12.7 million people in 2021, a number that is rapidly growing. This isn't just about building solar panels, it's about weaving technology into every part of the green transition, creating a boom for tech pros who can blend their skills with a passion for the planet. As the world sprints towards net zero goals, the demand for renewable energy engineers is off the charts. These professionals are the civil engineers of the green future. Instead of designing bridges and highways for cars, they are designing the solar farms and wind turbine networks that will form the superhighways for our clean energy. Their work covers everything from analyzing potential sites to designing systems and managing massive projects. The job is a mix of traditional electrical and mechanical engineering, combined with specialized knowledge of renewable tech and energy policy. This is a career where you can literally build a more sustainable world. ESG, which stands for Environmental, Social, and Governance, has become a massive deal for investors and regulators. Companies are now judged on their sustainability performance, and that has created a huge need for people who can manage all that data. An ESG data analyst is like a financial advisor, but for a company's conscience. They collect, analyze, and report on a company's ESG metrics. Basically, companies have to prove they're being good corporate citizens, and investors are watching very closely. This role is crucial for transparency and for helping businesses find ways to operate more sustainably. You'll need strong data analysis skills, some familiarity with ESG reporting frameworks, and the ability to turn numbers into a compelling story for executives and shareholders. Before a company can reduce its carbon footprint, it has to be able to measure it accurately. This simple fact has created a brand new niche for software developers: the carbon accounting developer. These developers build the software platforms that organizations use to track, manage, and report their greenhouse gas emissions. This is a fast-growing specialty that combines coding skills with an understanding of climate science and accounting principles. These developers are essentially building the cash registers and banking software for the green economy, creating the tools that allow companies to trade, track, and manage carbon as if it were a currency. This allows them to make smart, data-driven decisions to lower their environmental impact. So there you have it. The future of tech isn't about a single gadget. It's a mashup of three massive forces: the intelligence of AI, the necessity of cybersecurity, and the urgency of sustainability. Jobs like AI engineer, zero trust architect, and renewable energy engineer aren't just titles. They're arrows pointing to where the entire industry is going. The common thread connecting all these careers is continuous learning. The World Economic Forum highlights that, on top of technical skills in AI and big data, uniquely human skills like analytical thinking, creativity, resilience, and a commitment to lifelong learning are more critical than ever. And while we've focused on tech, it's worth noting that according to the same WEF report, some of the largest job growth in absolute numbers will be in frontline roles like construction and delivery, as well as in care and education. This level of change can feel intimidating, but it also represents one of the biggest opportunities of our lifetime. This isn't about you competing with technology, it's about learning to work with it. By focusing on these high-growth areas and committing to upskilling, you won't just be future-proofing your career, you'll be at the forefront of building a future that's smarter, safer, and more sustainable for everyone. The jobs are here. The only question is, are you ready to go after them? Thanks for watching. If you found this guide helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more content on future-proofing your career. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these job roles sounds most exciting? Drop a comment below and let me know. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you found this guide helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more content on future-proofing your career. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these job roles sounds most exciting? Drop a comment below and let me know. See you in the next one.